Class time, class time. Welcome to the Mill Plain United Methodist Church Nursery Stories and Lessons. And today we'll be looking at the Spark Story Bible. And the lesson is Early Believers. Also, a favorite of the nursery is 10 Little Dinosaurs, and we just love the way he just wiggles his eyes. This is a kind of a bigger size one, and this is written by Patty Schnetzler and illustrated by Jim Harris, so pretty cool. And last of all, we have poetry by Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. And I know a lot of you guys probably are familiar with some of the poems here. April is National Poetry Month, so good to read some poetry. Of course, we'll be doing Jesus Loves Me and ABCs also. And I have a short video on sharing, just because that's sort of what happened after Jesus, excuse me, that's what happened after Jesus died, and the apostles went out and they told people about Jesus. And then a lot of people, and you'll see in the story, they shared things. And I think that's great. And if you guys can share things too, excellent. And now it's time to sing Jesus Loves Me with our friends from the nursery, Peanut the elephant, woo, and Einstein the turtle. Hey, hey, yay. And Einstein, what do you think about the weather lately? Have you liked the sun? Oh, yes, yes. What do? I just sit on top of a rock. That's not a rock. That's Peanut. Woo! Oh, all right. So we're going to sing Jesus Loves Me. Are you ready? Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Good job, guys. And now it's time for ABCs. And we have lots of letters here. So how about we just go over with the letters with the pictures. So we have an A for an apple, a B for a bed, C for cat, D for a duck. Oh, there you go. That's from Teacher Diane. That is my wild duck call. E for elephant, F for frog, G for giraffe, H for horse, I for ice cream, J for jelly bean, K for kite, say them with me, L for ladybug, M for monkey, N for numbers, the number 9, O for octopus, P for paint, I love to paint, Q for queen, R for like a ruby or a ring, or Teacher Ruth Ann. See, I bet you forgot. Nope. S for strawberry, T for tiger, U for umbrella, V for violin, W for watch, X for x-ray, Y for yo-yo, and Z for turtle? No. Cow? No. Zebra. All right, are you ready to sing? Cool. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job. Early Believers. So this story comes after the Great Commission, which is when the apostles all went out to tell people about Jesus. And look how happy they look. Let's find out why. So some of the early believers were great at sharing. They shared their food and their clothes. They shared their money and their homes. They were so generous. No one was poor or needy because others gave without holding anything back. Together they saw many miracles and wonders. They met in the temple and they met in homes. They talked about Jesus and they thanked God for blessing them. Then something amazing happened. When other people saw how happy they were, those first believers sharing all they had and talking about Jesus, they believed too. They became Christians and they shared their food and their clothes and their money and their homes, and they became one big Christian family, and their church family grew and grew and grew.
Well, guys, we're at the church, and I wanted to help you remember that last week that we talked about how Jesus went around and after he died, his apostles went around and they spread his word, good word. And this week we talk about sharing. So right now we're looking at our church, the two sharing boxes we have. And the one is books. So let's take a look at the books. Today I'm donating a couple books myself, kids' books. You guys might know this one. I can see there might be a couple more in here. So this is a good place for you to share maybe books that you're done reading and you're not going to read anymore, but also a place to share to maybe find books that you would like to read and borrow. The second thing we're looking at is our little food box. So this is for people to come and either drop something off. You can see what's in there right now. Top ramen. Some of you guys probably like that. But yeah, it's a place for us to we can bring things that maybe we have extra. I found out that I have some little extra tomato soup, and a lot of kids like that. So I'll put that in there, and I'll share too, and somebody can come and maybe pick it up and have good soup, warm soup tonight on a cold, rainy day. So I'm on the west side of Vancouver, and you can see that there's a lending library right here. Goodwill's another place that people go to donate stuff, to share what they have that they don't want anymore. And over here is where they donate. This is some of the things that are donated. Somebody donated a kid's bike. And even there's the word donate. See, what are they donating? Stuffed animals. So if you guys stuff at home, you can donate too. You can share.
10 little dinosaurs. Here we go, up in the air. 10 little dinosaurs bouncing on the bed. Pachycephalosaurus fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more boneheads bouncing on the bed." Nine little dinosaurs riding on a bike. Stegosaurus crashed and smashed his bike. The policeman yelled from the top of his trike, "No more nut brains riding on a bike." Look at how many there are on there. They're so silly. 8 little dinosaurs munching on a moose. Tyrannosaurus chomped and broke his tooth. The dentist shouted from his dentist booth, "No more sharp tooth munching on a moose." What do you think a moose is? Looks kind of like a strawberry, but maybe like a peach? I don't know. Kind of crazy. 7 little dinosaurs rafting down the river. Spinosaurus flipped over and went all quiver. The lifeguard said with a cold, wet shiver, "No more silly sails rafting down the river." They look like they're having fun though. 6 little dinosaurs jumping off a peak. Archaeopteryx dove and tweaked his beak. One called the ranger, and the ranger shrieked, "No more featherheads jumping off the peak." Five little dinosaurs playing in the street. Ankylosaurus yelled, "A car to beat." He charged the street, Squeal, screech, speet, speet. No more dino tanks playing in the street. 4 little dinosaurs acting sort of cool. Supersaurus wore his shades to school. The teacher sighed, "Why, that's against the rules. No more super lizards acting sort of cool." Three little dinosaurs on a camp out. Casmosaurus asked, "What's the lava tube about?" He slid down the tube and blasted out the spout. No more frill seekers on a camp out. Two little dinosaurs watching baseball. Saurolophus yelled, "Hey, that's a bad call." The umpire didn't like that talk at all. No more big mouths watching baseball. One little dinosaur walking all alone. The sun burnt Triceratops into dried up bones. "Look," cried the scientist, "at all those fossil stones." No more 3 horns walking all alone. No more dinosaurs hanging on the brink. They all disappeared in a geological wink. The doctor cried, "Well, that just stinks. Poor little dinosaurs all extinct." He says, "I heart dinosaurs." Dinos. It's like, I love dinosaurs. And here's a list of all the dinosaurs. And now it's time for some poetry. And I'd like you to notice that if you want to keep books open and they just don't want to stay open, sometimes you can use just like a little sandwich clip, and that kind of works. Okay, so here's some random poems from Shel Silverstein. Captain Hook. Captain Hook must remember not to scratch his toes. Captain Hook must watch out and never pick his nose. Captain Hook must be gentle when he shakes your hand. Captain Hook must be careful opening sardine cans and playing tag and pouring tea and turning pages of his book. Lots of folks I'm glad I ain't, but mostly Captain Hook. And that's because he has a hook for a hand. You wouldn't want to scratch your toes with that. Okay, and this one's called Hug of War. I will not play tug of war. I'd rather play hug of war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins. Sounds like fun. I hope you all enjoyed today's stories and lessons. And just keep in mind during the week that if you can share things, that's pretty nice, because you'd like people to share with you also. Have a good week.